Good evening and namaskar. We will see a public sector bank, Bank of India, a big bank, growing. See, at one time, say 2 years back, many of the public sector banks were running in either losses or meager profits. But after that, after this government has taken over and appointed good managements, almost all the PSU banks are performing well. They are improving with every quarter. It is the same thing with Bank of India also. So the bank's segments include treasury operations, wholesale banking, and retail banking. Treasury operations include entire investment portfolio dealing in government and other securities, money market operations, and foreign exchange operations. Rajneesh Karnatak is the managing director, and the Bank of India is performing really well in recent past. Capital adequacy ratio is somewhere around 17.05%. Net interest margin is 2.58%. Gross NPA is 13.25%. Net NPA 2.46%. CASA ratio is more than 40.61%. Presently, Bank of India operates more than 5,083 branches and 5,700 ATMs across India. It operates 23 branches in other countries. Domestic loan book. Corporate and other higher category accounts for 37% of the domestic loan book, followed by retail around 18%, MSME around 17%, agriculture around 15%, and government advances around 13%. In the retail book, home loans account for the majority of the home loans. 59% of the retail book consists of home loans, followed by mortgage 10%, auto 10%, education 5%, personal 4%, and others 12%. Let us look at the international business. The bank has about 24 branches, out of which 23 are operational, one representative office, 4 subsidiaries, and one associate or joint venture spread across 20 countries of all time zones. Presently, foreign business constitutes around 12.5% of the total business of the bank. Primary reason for high gross non-performing assets is large corporate NPAs. Corporate gross non-performing assets account for about 50% of the total gross non-performing assets. Now the subsidiaries and joint ventures. Bank of India Shareholding Limited. It acts as a depository participant for both the depositories CDSL and NSDL. It also undertakes collection of broker turnover stamp duty on behalf of several governments. Then, BOI AXA Investment Managers Private Limited, in which it has got 51% stake. It is a mutual fund and invested my advisory services business. Then Bank of India Merchant Bankers. It undertakes merchant banking business, including arrangement of syndicated loans, bonds, and debentures. Then STCI Finance Limited acts as a non-deposit undertaking, NBFC. Then Star Union Daiichi Life Insurance Company Limited, in which Bank of India holds 29% stake. It undertakes life insurance business. Bank of India, Union Bank, Daiichi Life Insurance, etc. Then what has the bank done in recent past? It has raised 2,000 crores worth of equity in the last 3 years. Current year also it has raised a good amount. The average price of this equity issues is around 141 rupees per share. The shareholding of the government in the bank went up from 73.7% to 89.1%. Market cap is 29,972 crores. Current price is around 73. 52-week high is 104. Will it go to that? It can go. See, performance is improving, therefore it can go to 104 from the current 73. 52-week low is 40.4. Stock price earning is 8.09. Book value is rupees 147. Dividend yield is 2.74%. ROCE is low, 4.42%. But of course it is improving. ROE is also very low, 6.33%. Face value is 10 rupees. Now, if you look at the price curve, it is not going up. The price curve is sloping downwards, especially in May 2023. The stock is trading at 0.5 times its book value, which is a strength. Company has delivered good profit growth of 21.2% and CAGR in the last 5 years. So profit growth also has been good in the last 5 years. But it has low interest coverage ratio, which is of course improving. Company has delivered poor sales growth of 4.58% in the last 5 years, but it is improving. Company has a low return on equity of 5.61% in the last 3 years, but that also is improving. Contingent liabilities are there, 4,08,307 crores. That needs to come down. Company might be capitalizing the interest cost. Now let us look at the 5 quarterly results. First is interest earned. Interest bar discount on advances bar bills, 9,503 crores in the latest quarter Q4. Q3 8,875 crores. Last year Q4 is 6,914 crores. So year on year 37.44% improvement. Quarterly improvement is 7.08%. Now the next big item of revenue is income on investments, 3,331 crores in Q4, 3,009 crores in Q3, 2,728 crores in Q4 of last year. So 22% improvement in income on investments year on year, about 11% improvement quarter on quarter. Then the next biggest income is other income, 3,168 crores in Q4, 1,422 crores in Q3 and 1,650 crores in Q4 of last year. So 92% increase in other income year on year and 122% increase quarter on quarter. Interest expended. Now expenditure side, major only I will read. 7,948 crores in Q4, 7,144 crores in Q3, 5,888 crores in Q4 of last year. The growth is about 40% year on year and 11% quarter on quarter in interest expenditure. Operating profit comes to something like 4,260 crores in Q4, 3,677 crores in Q3 and 2,518 crores in Q4 of last year. So 69% increase year on year in operating profit and about 16% improvement quarter on quarter. Provisions also is going up, which is a negative point. 2,082 crores in Q4, 1,894 crores in Q3, 1,554 crores in Q4 of last year. So 34% increase year on year and 10% increase quarter on quarter in provisions. Net profit, if we look at that, 1,388 crores in Q4, 1,159 crores in Q3, 644 crores only in Q4 of last year, which means almost 116% improvement in net profit year on year and 20% improvement quarter on quarter. So equity is 4,104.31 crores. Basic EPS is 3.44 rupees in Q4, 2.23 only in Q3, 1.68 only in Q4 of last year, 105% improvement year on year in EPS and 54% improvement quarter on quarter. Now let us look at the NPA ratios. Gross NPA is 7.31% in Q4, which has come down from 7.66 crores in the previous quarter and 9.98 crores in Q4 of last year. So gross NPA has come down by about 27% year on year and about 5% quarter on quarter, which is very good. So it is improving its non-performing assets ratios. Net NPA, that is at 1.66, slightly more than Q3 of 1.61 and but very good compared to Q4 of last year, 2.34%. So net NPA is 1.66 is okay, but some of the other PSU banks are less than 1. Now let us look at the profit and loss account for the last 5 years. Revenue is 41,005 crores, 41,005 crores in financial year ended March 19, and 42,591 crores in FY20, 40,854 in FY21, 38,281 crores in FY22 and 47,932 crores in FY23. So revenue has gone up in especially for financial year 23. Now that is revenue. So interest is almost static, 27,207 crores in 5 years ago, 27,441 crores now. That is no change. Financing profit is always minus, and that has come down to minus 686 from minus 13,076. Financing margin has come down from minus 32% to minus 1%, very good. Net profit, see 5 years back it was a loss of 5,426 crores and 4 years back minus 3,051 crores loss, but current year net profit is 3,839 crores net profit. EPS also from minus 5 years back, 4 years back, it has now come to 9.35 rupees. Dividend payout, earlier it was 0.00% for the last 3 years out of 5 years, but subsequently it is 24% and 21%. So in the last 2 years it has picked up very well. Now balance sheet, if you see that borrowings are growing, quite natural for a bank, from 5,66,825 years ago to 7,37,209 crores. So borrowings have gone up, on that they are giving loans and on that they are getting interest. So the bank is progressing. Borrowings are bound to be there. ROE was minus 5 years back and 4 years back. Thereafter, it is growing 4%, 6%, and now again 6%. Shareholding, if you see that, promoters, that is government, is having 81.41%. Bank of India has issued a lot of equity to government. FIIs also have invested a little more, from 2.23 to 2.67 it has gone up. DIA is slightly down, 10.56 to 10.36. Public 5.8, 5.57. So slight reduction in public holding also. Branch network, if you see in the last March 2022 quarter, that is Q4 of last year, and then Q3 of current year, and then Q4 of current year. Domestic branches have gone from 5,105 last year Q4 to 5,118 in Q3 and 5,131 in Q4. So the basic thing is domestic branches network has gone up. Metro also, metro has not gone up. Urban slight improvement, semi-urban slight improvement, rural also slight. Digital banking units, 2 units have been formed. Overseas branches are reduced from 23 to 21. Total number of branches is 5,128 to 5,139 to 5,152 now. Total there is an improvement. Capital raised. Additional tier bonds, rupees 1,500 crores on 1/12/2023. Now total business, if you see that, March 21 it was 10,37,549 crores. That went up in March 2022 to 10,84,910 crores. And in the latest year, March 2023, it has gone up to 11,85,438 crores. So total business has gone up. Total deposits have gone up from 6,27,000 to 6,69,000. CASA has gone percentage wise from 41.27 to 44.73. Operating profit has gone up from 10,273 crores to 13,393 crores. Net profit has gone up from 2,160 crores to 4,023 crores. Cost to income ratio has come down marginally from 51.34% to 51.08%. Gross NPAs, net NPAs have come down. Return on assets is improving slowly. Return on equity also is improving slowly. Now currently it is at 10.31. Global business has increased by 9.27%. CASA has increased by 2.72 provisions. Provision coverage has increased by 192 basis points. Yield on advances has increased by 61 basis points. Agri advances have increased, gross advances have increased, retail advances, MSME advances have all increased. Net NPA has come down by 68 basis points. Operating profit has increased by 34%. Net interest margins has increased by net interest margins, income, 65 basis points. Gross NPAs have decreased by 267 basis points. Credit deposit ratio has been going up globally. Currently it is 77%. Savings account and current account both are going up. CASA now is 44.73%. So Bank of India has been growing very well. Book value per share is 130. Now, the latest quarterly results are good. Quarterly growth is very good in the latest Q4 results. Effective use of shareholders' funds. Return on equity is still low but is improving in the last 2 years. growth in net profit and net profit margin quarter on quarter and year on year both. Revenue is increasing in the last 4 quarters, net profits are increasing in the last 3 quarters, annual net profits are also increasing in the last 2 years. Promoter pledge, of course, it is government, therefore zero promoter pledge. FIIs are increasing their shareholding. Interest payments are high, that's a weakness. Then price growth, weak momentum. So one good thing is low price earning, much less than 10. So the technical trend, that is price growth trend, is very bearish. So it is a mid-range performer as far as the price growth is concerned. Medium financial performance, price is 29.76% away from 52-week high and 79.95% away from 52-week low. So it is very near to 52-week high. Price wise it is underperformer compared to Nifty 50. So market cap is below the industry median. Trailing 12 months PE ratio also is below. Price to book ratio is low in the industry. Profit growth is low. Revenue growth is above the industry. Revenue growth is there. Profit growth also, latest 4 quarters are good. So promoters holding remains unchanged. There is no promoters pledge. Mutual funds have increased their holding from 1.34% to 1.67% in the latest quarter. FIIs have increased from 2.23% to 2.67% in the latest quarter. Institutional investors have increased their holding from 12.79% to 13.03% in Q4. So, 2 analysts have given some ratings: outperform 50% and hold 50%. Now, the MD says we expect the advances to grow by 11 to 12% in FY24. That's what Rajneesh Karnataka, MD Bank of India, says in a press conference. In the reporting quarters, gross domestic advances of the bank grew 1.18% on quarter, 9.56% year on year. So net interest income has grown by 37.7%, 77%. So everything is going up. The Bank of India has been performing very well. Return on assets has improved from 0.3 to 0.6, while return on equity has improved from 6.64 to 13.52%. So overall it is good. Now what can we do with Bank of India? Are we a long-term investor? If you are a long-term investor, my own feeling, I am not guaranteeing anything, but my own feeling is many PSU banks, especially Bank of India, is moving from strength to strength. So maybe for 8 quarters from now, that is 2 years from now, it will be in a very good position. NPAs are coming down, revenue is improving, provision coverage ratio is improving. Many of the parameters are very, very positive. Therefore, Bank of India is on a strong wicket right now, and it is a big bank. It is also growing. Friends, keep an eye on PSU banks. They are growing. They have come out of all losses. Their NPAs are coming down. So, their revenues are going up. Their profits are going up. So, all positive aspects are there. Therefore, keep an eye on them. Now, if you are a long-term investor, you can think of investing or holding. But selling depends upon whether the Bank of India is consistent in improving. I hope many of these PSU banks will be consistent in improving from for the last 2 years they have been improving. and they will be like this probably in the next 2 years also. Thank you for listening to me. I will be back with you with another very good company, which means Bank of India also is a good company for a long-term investor. But you need to watch every quarterly result and then take your decisions. Thank you. I will be back with you very soon.